Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 23rd Perpetual Protocol Community Call. It's really great to have you all here and really excited for this edition of the community call. And this time on the call, we have 4 different people, including in addition to myself, so that's 5 in total. We've got Anwar, who has joined us for the last several weeks. Hi, Anwar.
Hi, Lee. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all again. Good to be back.
Great. And we've got Leonie, who's joining us once again. Hi, Leonie.
Hey, everyone. Hi, Lee. I'm also glad to be back.
All right. And we've got a special guest again, co-founder Yin-Wan. Really great to have you back.
Yeah, nice haircut.
Oh, Yin-Wan. Yeah, Yin-Wan, you're muted. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, looking sharp today. All right. And as always, we have my co-host, Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hi. Good evening. Good morning. Good night.
Don't forget, good afternoon.
All right.
All right. So I'll turn it over to Hannah. And yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I can see now we have 20 people online with us. Oh, 24 now. Oh, 50 now. No, I'm lying. So hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. So as usual, all the attendees will be eligible for an OAT, which means on-chain achievement token. And this, let me share the screen. This is the OAT for today's community call, and thanks to our partner Galaxy. So how to get the OAT for this time? It's a little different. Today we will add another layer of verifications. So you will need to join our Discord server first and verify your account and provide wallet address to join a whitelist. Then you will be able to claim the NFT tomorrow. So we will send the link for you to verify later after the team updates. So it should be 20 minutes from now. So stay tuned and you can join our Discord server now if you haven't already. Let me share the link. I have the Discord link here on the YouTube chat. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the YouTube chat or on Discord channel. We have a community call question channel. You can put your questions there as well. Okay, so this is the newsletter. So for the last 2 weeks, we've done a lot of things, even if it was national holiday last weekend in Taiwan, and Lee and I just got back from holiday today. And yeah, let me see what have been done for the past 2 weeks. So first, we launched Perp Market. To celebrate this, we collaborate with a famous TikTok creator. Yeah. To have this video. This is really good. And also we design, yeah, sorry.
I was just going to say, I didn't realize it had audio. I only saw the video before.
Oh, can you hear it? Can you hear the sound?
I hear something.
Yeah, of course, it includes audio. And also we designed some really cool NFTs. So Leonie, do you want to share the campaigns here? How to get the NFTs?
Yeah, sure. So we had kind of like a small trading competition. And the top 3 P&L traders trading the perp market, which was freshly launched in that week, could get perp tokens as a prize and one of the 3 exclusive Perpetual Lab NFTs. And in addition, if you didn't make it to the top 3 P&L traders, as long as you reached 5K in trading volume, you could be selected as one of 7 winners that also got perp tokens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is really cool. I want all of this. It's really cute. So is it possible to get 4 all of this, like every NFTs?
No, you can max get 1. So if you're one of the top 3 P&L traders, you can only get 1 of them. So it's super exclusive. Only 1 exists.
Yeah, this is so cute. Cool. This is the new market. And the next one is multi-collateral. We just done the second audit and have scheduled another one with the DAO. I don't know how to pronounce that. So
I don't think anyone knows.
the DAO. Then we will run the DAO. Cool. Then we will run an internal test.
Okay.
Yeah, but today I want to offer a sneak peek for the multi-collateral. This is from our UI designer. So with this UI, you will be able to use other assets as collateral, not only USDC. And this will open up a lot of possibilities for different kind of strategies. So this is really exciting. Looking forward to this. And then the next one is the funding rate history chart. It's already launched on the mainnet, not mainnet, sorry, on the official site, production site. So here's the funding rate history chart. So with this chart, you will be able to see the history of the funding rate. So Lee, do you want to explain how it works here?
Yeah, sure. So if you don't know, then you really should know that funding rate is very important in perpetual contracts. It's basically the amount of money you'll be either paying or earning depending on what kind of position you open. And a lot of people will actually use this funding rate to earn money, earn a profit. And if you want to do that, then it's very important to be able to see the history of the funding rates to get an idea of what type of funding rate you can expect for a given market. So yeah, now you can directly see on app.perp.com for each market what the funding rate has been for the past hour, 8 hours, and also see an annualized rate over the past several days to get an idea of what you could expect in terms of APR. So this is a very handy tool. A lot of people have been asking for this, and finally it's here. So yeah, go check it out. If you have any questions about what it means, how to use it, or if you see something that could be improved, just come to our Discord, let us know. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, you can also ask questions in the chat that we will answer to it later. All right. The next one is onboarding rewards V2. Why is it V2? So we actually have this program last December and got a lot of new users to join us on the course to learn how to bridge the fund to Optimism, how to deposit and make a trade. And since we launched Curie last year on November 30th, we've facilitated more than 6 billion in trading volume. And due to a lot of demands, the onboarding program is returning. And this time it's more exciting. So you will join a 7-day whitelist battle in order to book a call first. And then you can learn how to use Perp to trade. And once you trade for 4 weeks, you will get the 200 USDC reward. So you can get ready. I think we will announce it today. Did we already announce or?
We'll announce right after the call. So in about an hour.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. But we already have this blog post online. Yeah. So stay tuned. Okay. So this is about the onboarding rewards. Next one, we have covered market listing. Podcast. So Yanwen has been on many podcasts and Twitter spaces. So Leonie, can you tell us where we can listen to all this?
Sure. So the first one mentioned is the FinTech Blueprint podcast. Unfortunately, that one's only for paid subscribers, I think, but you can check out the link and try the free trial if you want to hear it.
Cool.
And then next up was the Twitter space together with TrueFi, and it was on protocol to protocol lending. So if you remember, we have a portfolio together with TrueFi covering 5 million, and it supports our market makers to get loans to create deeper liquidity on Perp V2. So the Twitter space was covering that and also gave a future outlook of what to expect and some alpha leaks. So I would recommend to listen to it.
Cool. It's nice.
I wonder which one Yinwen's favorite was, Did you want to share which one your favorite one was, Yenwen?
The Binance one? I heard there are like 10,000 people online.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But the Binance one is in Chinese though. So I would say that the FinTech Booping one is interesting. Yeah, but I mean, like it's behind the paywall. Yeah. But FinTech Booping that is actually a really good newsletter. If like any of you that listen to this, I think that if you want to actually get more like really like in-depth analysis of like not only a crypto and also like traditional finance, actually that will be the place to go. There are lots of material there. So
cool.
Awesome.
Okay. Next one is Karma for Perp power users. So I'll have Anwar do an intro. So what's power user?
I guess it's degen time. So yeah, we spoke briefly last community call about the Brahma Finance Project Moonshot degen vault. So there's a little bit of an update there, but I'm just going to do a small recap. So basically, we will have a vault that will accrue weekly yield, and these yields will be longed or shorted on Perpetual Protocol for even more profit. And this is our structured product that we have with Brahma Finance. So I mentioned last call that you actually need to have a certain number of karma points. These are points that we think that they kind of calculate with the activity on your wallet. So you actually need to have a certain number of points to be able to even access it. So yeah, the update is that now if you have used Perp, you will be able to get more points to be able to access this product. Unfortunately for me, I still don't have enough points. I don't know how that is. I tried that earlier.
You're not degen enough.
Yeah. I know, still not degen enough, so I don't know what I have to do to be degen enough, but yeah, I'm still not there yet. But if you had tried last time and you were not degen enough, you can probably try again this time to see how you will fare. But once again, this is a degen vault, so obviously this is maximum risk, so be careful, DYOR. But yeah, very cool stuff. So check that out if last week or last time you tried, you didn't have a good try.
Cool. All right. Okay, so that was what happened last 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, we will focus on the following milestones. So we will have more markets, but for the markets, because we can't share what's next. But if you're interested, you can join our community and find our token listing DAO to start a conversation with them. And then it's Simplified Maker UI. It's another sneak peek today. I have this screenshot. Yeah, I think this one. So this is the Simplified Maker UI that we have been talking about for a while. And Lee, do you want to help us understand how it works for this UI?
Yeah, I can try my best. So basically, when you
I don't really think it's really that easy though, but it's easier than before.
Yeah, basically, market making is a pretty challenging task, and our real hope is in the future we'll have some fully automated market making strategies from some of our partners, and we're already starting to see some good news in that side, like Anwar was mentioning before from Brahma Finance, and there's a bunch of others too that are coming. But for the time being, we do have this sort of simple UI that you can use, and it does take some of the work out of it. Basically, the main things to consider when you are providing liquidity is what you think the market is going to do, more or less, coming up, and also just to prepare, to commit a certain amount of capital for a certain amount of time, or maybe even an indefinite amount of time that you're not really totally certain. So you can see here there's sort of two main options that you can choose. You're expecting, the price will either go down and then up again, or go up and then down again. So the ideal situation for being an LP, whether it's on basically any automated market maker exchange, AMM exchange like Uniswap or Perpetual Protocol, is that the price will move and then eventually come back to where you started. And that way you can minimize or basically eliminate the impermanent loss that you pay or that you might face. So we have these two different options, and that's sort of going to take some guesswork on your part or some feeling about the market that you might have. So, like Hannah said, it's still not 100% a simple thing. You still need to do some research and have your finger on the pulse of the market to really know what's going on. So let's say coming up, maybe we're expecting BTC to do a bit of a pump for a while. There's been some fairly bullish news in BTC in the last little while. So you might want to choose that second option, go up and then down. And then the second thing to look at is the price range. So this price range sort of started with Uniswap v3, and of course, as Perpetual Protocol QE is built on top of Uniswap v3, we have a similar concept of this price range. Now, the wider the price range you set, in theory, the less fees you will earn potentially. But at the same time, it means you can cover a wider range of prices, and your liquidity is less likely to leave this price range, because as soon as you leave the price range, then you stop earning fees altogether. So you want to try and strike a balance between a narrow price range to maximize the fees that you can earn, but also a wide enough price range that you don't completely exit the price range. Now, something I'll just mention quickly that's a bit of a misconception I've seen several times recently is that if the price leaves your price range, then you might be liquidated or have other consequences, especially liquidation. And actually, it's important to remember that liquidation is based on the account value and your account collateral. So you don't really necessarily need to worry so much about the price leaving the range that your liquidity is in, and really focus on like your liquidation price as well as the account leverage. So as long as your account leverage is within 2 to 3x, then that's pretty safe. If you see it getting up to 5x or higher, then that's pretty risky, and you really want to keep a very close eye on it, or even consider possibly adding some collateral, adding some more funds into the exchange just to shore things up, or potentially even removing your liquidity just to keep your funds safe. So you'll have to set that price range, and you can sort of, we just give a simple gauge of how like wide or narrow you want to set it. That takes some of the work out of choosing an exact, minimum and maximum price, which is pretty great. And finally, you just choose the amount of liquidity you want to add, and away you go. And as always, if you have more questions about it, just let us know.
Yeah, that's great.
If you don't mind, if I can just add a little bit more to that, essentially, when you want to kind of engage with a product like this, you do sort of have to make like a choice. So it would be good if you could just put your money in there and you would just get gains. But essentially, like it just doesn't work that way. You actually have to have somewhat of a strategy, somewhat of a knowledge of where you think the market is going to go. And obviously, when you start to make decisions decisions like this, then a certain amount of risk is applied. So as Lee mentioned earlier, things like leverage, things like how wide your range is, all of this stuff applies. And so you do need to have somewhat a decent amount of knowledge. As much as it's a simplified Maker UI, don't try to use that as a thing where you don't have to do your own research. So anyways, good luck, guys.
Yeah, but it does look easier than before after the explanation. But I was wondering why the option is go down then up and go up then down. Why can't I think BTC will go up, 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 up?
Because it gives you some room for downward action. So it gives you some safety. So like there's some safety net, So like basically like essentially it allows for some downward movement before actually going up later. And so like I think it is definitely easier to use this than before. And like actually to see it graphically explained like that, I think I like it. I'm not sure about you guys. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that it looks much easier. But I was thinking, if I'm really bullish on BTC, which one would I choose? Is it going down then up?
I think so.
Okay.
But I would also say if you're super bullish, then you don't want to be a market maker. You want to just buy a bunch of BTC, maybe with leverage.
That's it. Yeah. If you're super bullish, it's long season. That's it.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the main problem will be the impermanent loss. If price just moves away from where you started providing liquidity, then it's not good for you.
Yeah, I think one of our evangelists brought this up a while ago. So essentially, like, if you are super bearish and markets are bearish, then it's time to short. If the market is like sideways, then it's time to provide liquidity. And then if the market is super bullish and you feel super bullish, then it's probably time to long. So that's probably like the best explanation of how to use our products.
Yeah, so I think now is the good time to provide liquidity, because now it's like up and down, like going sideways. It's not really have a really clear direction.
I agree. Okay, but not financial advice, obviously.
Yeah, no.
Do your own research, guys.
Financial advice, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Right.
Right.
Okay, so this is the second sneak peek today. Let's go back to the next one. We have covered market listing. DeCommas. So last time we mentioned sorry, did I pronounce it correctly?
DeCommas.
DeCommas. Last time we mentioned DeCommas testnet launch, which allows users to earn yield extracted from positive funding rates. So if you want to learn how to do it, we have a workshop. Is it online workshop? So Leonie, do you want to share the detail?
Yeah, so the workshop will be online and Lee will be our host. And the DeCommas team, they will just present the product, show you how to use it, explain how it works. And as far as I know, it's going to take place next week. Official announcements will be out soon.
Okay, cool. But last time it was on testnet. Is it already launched?
No, it's still on testnet.
Okay.
It's just to showcase the basis trading strategy they use.
Yeah, so we can learn how to use it, and once it's launched, we can officially use it. Cool. Next one, it's for Anwar and Leonie. DexConnect is coming really soon. Yeah, so what's the plan?
I think the next time we have a community call, you will hear from Leonie and I from Amsterdam. So yeah, maybe I'll let Leonie start with some of the events that we'll be doing.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think last time we already mentioned that we're sponsoring the Crypto Canal events. Those are going to be ETH Day on April 18th and DeFi Day on April 25th. And then we're also co-hosting a party, I think on the 21st. You have more details, Anwar?
Thursday the 21st is the proposed date. We are, I guess we could say 70-80% confirmed on the venue. We are talking about a yacht. So we look forward to being able to share these details, as soon as we possibly can. However, we are not 100% there yet. We want to make sure that all our things like insurance, all our ducks in a row. And then once all that stuff is ready, you guys will be the first to know.
Cool. Party. It's a real life party. It's
actual
not like
party. Yeah. We're talking about open bars. We're talking about music, DJs, everything. So yeah.
I haven't been to
it should be really cool. I'm really
time.
excited. So yeah, if anybody is going to be there, please make sure to say hi to Leonie and I. We have some other team members that are going to be there also. Yeah, please don't be shy. Come and say what's up.
Yeah, that's cool. Right. Okay. Oh, and then I think tomorrow we have a London meetup.
Yeah, it's like a DeFi networking event in London. And I think 2 of our team members will be there, Jamie and Andrew, and some evangelists, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, I think Soles would be there as well. Soles, you have to be there because I say so. Anyway, okay.
Because I say so, I love it.
Okay. So I promise for you. I'm not sure if he's listening.
Hopefully.
Okay, so then that's last part, team updates. So we have a learn section on Medium now. We used to have a learn section on our website, and we recently moved all the content to our Medium blog. So let me share, I think it's this one. Yeah. So Leonie, do you want to share some of the highlights here?
Sure. So yeah, as you can see, it's a subsection of our blog. So if you click on the Learn button, you get to the Learn section. And it's basically tutorials and explanatory articles to all things related to DeFi and trading. The latest one, as you can see, is how to mitigate impermanent loss as a maker. So related to our discussion before, it's actually a brown bag from one of our core team members, Nikki. And he shows some hedging strategies for Perp V2. We also shared that one as a YouTube video. Yeah, about the articles, some of them are more basic, some more advanced. I think it makes sense to just have a look and see if it's something that interests you. And also, if you have any ideas for topics that you're interested in, always let us know, because in that section, we just want to provide content that is helpful.
Nice. How to read candlestick charts.
I'm going to just add to that. So personally, these are my favorite kind of pieces of content, because they specifically talk about how to use Perpetual Protocol. So I think it's very handy to kind of, note that, because, what is impermanent loss, option strategies, how to determine position size and leverage. These are all super important things that you need to know to be able to use the product. So for me, if there was one place to go to kind of learn how to use Perp, I would say it's here.
Yeah, make sure to read through all of these articles before you put in 10x leverage.
Yeah, but they're fun articles too. I enjoyed learning about them, because you do learn about things. You learn about strategies. You learn about what exactly everything does. So it's fun too.
Cool. Right. So that's the learn section. And then we have two very important proposals. One is market making entity. The other one is tokenomics. So Lee, can you share the market making entity one?
Sure. Yeah, we've actually discussed this a few times on the community call before. So definitely some of you should be aware of it, and you've probably also read the government's post. So basically the idea is to unlock a bunch of perp to be used as collateral for basically borrowing some funds that will be used by the foundation team to set up a market making entity. Now that sounds kind of fancy. Basically what it means is more liquidity will be added to Perpetual Protocol and managed in such a way that benefits both the protocol and hopefully, the first goal will be to avoid losing money and, if possible, make some money. And the snapshot for this was actually last month, and it did pass pretty much unopposed. All the stakers, perp stakers, most of them voted yes. So this is going to be going ahead. So if you're interested in knowing more, I would definitely recommend checking out that governance post that you see right now. It's on our governance forum, gov.perp.fi, and have a look. And of course, as always, if you have more questions about it, let us know. Yeah, we're really looking forward to this, since liquidity is basically the lifeblood of any derivatives exchange, or any exchange really at all. Higher liquidity means better trades for traders, and also that drives more volume, since more more volume will be required to keep the derivative price in line with the spot price. So yeah, this is great news.
Cool. Right. So if anyone has any questions, you can join the conversations here. Anwar, did you want to say something?
No, I'm very excited about this part. These are the big things we're working towards in the project right now. Yeah.
And another really important one is tokenomic. So
That's
Anwar,
right.
do you want to share?
Yeah, so essentially what's happening is, for our next phase of governance, we have established a team to look into our tokenomics model to really see how we can solidify it. So we've spent a lot of time studying many external models, and we have gone through many internal proposals ourselves. So after a lot of discussion, we have narrowed down our options, and our next step is to actually discuss with the community soon. So yeah, we look forward to getting your feedback when we roll this out over the next couple of weeks. So just so everybody knows, yeah, these two governance proposals and multi-collateral, these are the next big priorities that we are working towards over the next quarter. So yeah, essentially everybody in the team is got some hand in this, and yeah, we hope this really brings the project to the next level. Very excited.
Yeah, it's really super important.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think it's really bullish. I personally think it's bullish for us.
Very, very, yeah. This is it. This is the big one. So very excited. Anyways.
Okay, so if I have a simplified maker UI, I would choose go down and up. If
Down
I'm
and then
English.
up, down and then
Down,
up.
down
Yeah.
and then up. Anyway, okay, so I think that's all for the team updates. Oh, the last one is community call. We will have this call every other week, and since last time we have English and Chinese one. So if you want to listen to the Chinese community call, you can stick around. It's in 30 minutes, and also you can follow our Chinese Twitter or Chinese Discord channel to get the notification. Okay, so we're done the team updates. So if anyone have any questions, feel free to put it in the YouTube chat or on Discord channel. There's a community call question channel. So now it's oat time. Oh, I closed the tab. Hold on. I'm gonna share the link for everyone to clean the oat. Do it. So to get to the whitelist, you will need to connect your wallet and link your Discord. Hold on. Where should I put? Here. It's in the YouTube chat. It's cryptosign.io, so it should be legit. But still, when you are connecting to your Discord, make sure the browser's URL is discord.com. It's not phishing or something. So we will open this link for 20 minutes so you can submit your wallet address with this link. And you will be able to claim the oat tomorrow. All right. I think that's all for the oats and team updates. Let's see if we have any questions in the chat. Start sharing.
Yeah, we have quite a few Discord questions and some YouTube questions as well.
Friends Home asks, can you guys lower the trading volume to 1K? What does that mean?
Yeah, he's talking about the what was that? The competition in the perp market. I think the minimum volume is a bit higher. Yeah, he's hoping for a lower volume.
Okay.
I think it's actually going to be the case for our next market listing campaign.
Okay. Why is it? Was it too strict?
You needed to reach 5K in trading volume. So depending if you don't want to use a lot of leverage and you don't have that much collateral, maybe it's too high for some people. So for the next one, it's just half of that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
right.
two friends. Yes, we will lower it next time.
Just for you, France.
And where's the old? Oh, I think someone is answering these questions.
Yeah, I answered some of the earlier questions. They weren't really related to the project.
So you weren't listening to me. You were replying to them.
I was listening. I can multitask.
Okay. Why don't you use POAP anymore? I don't know, because we collaborate with Galaxy. We want to try many different platforms to see which one works better. But so far, Galaxy works really good. Small difficulty. Now we also have float. What does that mean? I think France is our regular. He joined the call like every time. Thank you, France. And Edwards Stomakovic asks, what are the project's greatest strengths? Conversely, if there's an area in which you do not excel, please tell us about it along with its solution. Is it a question template?
Seems like it's an interesting question that we've never got before. So I don't mind answering the first part. Just personally, maybe we can all just say personally what we think our greatest strength is. Personally, I think our greatest strength, and I mention this actually pretty often in like when I'm doing interviews for people who want to come and work here, is that something I think that our team has that other DeFi teams either don't have as much or they don't have at all is founders who have a lot of experience in the startup space outside of DeFi as well as in the crypto space. So that really gives us a big advantage in terms of like just how the business is run. And you know, both of our founders really know how to run a business and gather a team together around an idea and just organize how things run. And I think that really gives us a big advantage just in terms of having a very stable, solid platform to build on in terms of team and how we operate. So I know we have one of our co-founders on the call, and I'm not trying to.
It's great timing.
Okay. Not trying to, butter him up, but that's definitely something that I mentioned quite a lot, and I feel pretty. I really feel like that's a big advantage that we have.
I agree with that, and I'll go next if people don't mind. I guess because I'm from the BD side, so my pick is actually going to be a little bit biased. So my favorite part about the project is actually the composability aspect of how we do things. So basically, composability, for those not in the DeFi know, essentially this is kind of the act of partnering up with anybody and everybody that we can in the space. So, my special interest is how we partner up with other projects. For example, Brahma Finance, like I mentioned earlier. So you kind of work together so that you can kind of build some type of financial strategy that can make a very interesting offering to your users. And because of the composability aspect, it's a very open concept way of working. So essentially what that gives you is, sky's the limit. You can be super creative and come up with something crazy, or you can just leverage off each other's strengths to combine to make something that is really good for the user and the DeFi space in general. So yeah, that's my favorite part.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I think being fully composable and fully decentralized is really our core focus and our core strength. But on the other hand, that also makes it sometimes harder because you have to, if you want to be fully decentralized, you cannot use centralized solutions, which are sometimes the easier way. But in the long run, I think it will be a benefit to become like a base layer. Yenwen sometimes mentions that in the calls, the goal is to become the base layer that other protocols can build on top of. And I think that's a good long-term strategy.
Yeah. Compatibility. Yeah, for me, I like Perp because we have a really unique design for our protocol. Unlike a lot of other projects, they just copying other projects. We have something really different, like VAM. We invented that. So it's not like we are copying others. So I think this makes us really unique, really hard at the same time, of course, but it's more exciting. Yeah. So Yenwen, do you want to comment on this? What's our strengths?
I think different people from the team has different views. Personally, I would say the first thing is that the team is really strong. I mean, like Hannah already said that we are the pioneer of the virtual AM. I think we have, one of the top 5 team that really understand how automatic market maker work. We come up with lots of solutions that just pioneers. So I think that's definitely something that actually keep us going. So we have that team that can keep pumping up new ideas that we can implement. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we are a huge believer of automatic market maker AM. I know that there are some competitors that with older book that really efficient, but in order to kind of like build everything on top of blockchain, or in order to be decentralized, we still believe that the ANM is the solution, that we need to have autonomous kind of like software that sit on top of blockchain that you can check against. I mean like that ANM is just like that solution, that the only way that we can build everything decentralized. Yeah, so that's my take.
Cool. Like your new haircut. Cool. Thank you for your question, Edward. Next one, let me see. John asks, how do you want to continue supporting Galaxy? Oh, I think we covered that. And Alex Casper asks, are you planning to add new pairs for trading? I think we answered to these kind of questions last time. Anwar, do you want to talk about token listing process?
Yeah, so as mentioned last call, so we were actually really heavy on the token listings over the last 3 months. So we were super focused on that. I think we've done a really great job in listing tokens that are very kind of hot right now and have a lot of attention and that people actually want to trade. So yeah, and as we mentioned in this community call, we're going to be pretty much all hands on deck for rolling out multi-collateral, rolling out governments. So we're going to be a little bit slower on the token listings, but at the same time, I think currently, even as it is, I think we have a really strong amount of tokens already. So yeah, I think we have a really kind of robust trading experience already. So yeah, we hope that you guys are happy with it. Obviously, in the future we will add more, but yeah, we feel like we're at a good place now.
Cool. And let me see. Someone said, great project, but sold at 19. I think.
Well, hopefully we will see 19 again sooner rather than later. We believe we will. So.
And Michael said, oh, this is good. The design style of Perp is really good. Will the designer have a chance to come to the community next time? Hey, Leo, Amy, Charlie, and Green. I'm talking to you guys next time. Okay, I'll try to invite them to join us next time.
They might be a little shy though.
I am shy as well. Oh, you don't believe it. What do the co-founders think are the advantages of Perp? I think we covered that. Oh, Francis, really nice. He say Perp is the best DEX for trading. Not only has the nicest admin people, but do have a very strong community members. Yeah, that's true. Listen to the end users. And as Spectre asks, any plans for an airdrop for testnet? Do we have this kind of plan?
I don't think so. Maybe in the future if we have another testnet, but right now, yeah, we're not doing any major testnet campaigns. I think we might want to wrap it up. I would say there's one more question though from community member Sham, which is a pretty good one on Discord about multi-collateral. And his question is basically what tokens do we plan to add initially? Yeah, does anybody know?
So yeah, Yingwen, I remember you mentioned like BTC or ETH to be added initially.
Sorry, I don't get that question.
For multi-collateral.
Yeah, for
the multi-collateral.
What kind of assets can we use as collateral in the beginning?
We don't. I think we probably will run through the token listing now, but at the beginning we are looking at ETH and also some other stablecoin, like USD and the Flex. at the beginning, we probably add more stablecoin because the liquidation will might not happen like as often as the other tokens. I think that's the main reason. Yeah, so definitely like ETH probably, and also just a stablecoin.
Okay, cool. BTC, ETH, and some stablecoins.
Yeah, like new ones like UST, Flax. We are talking to them, and they are really excited that they can integrate with us.
Cool. I think we covered most of the questions. So Lee, do you want to close this?
Yeah, sure. I think this was a really great session today. So thanks everyone for coming, and thanks to all of our guests and co-hosts. It was an awesome time, and looking forward to the next one in 2 weeks.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
It was really good
guys.
to meet you.
All right, bye for now.
Bye.
Okay,
So,
streaming is
we-
finished.